Ladies and gentlemen, I have been busy between episodes. As you can see, just got done trading this guy over here some paper. I took some dirt and just made myself a nice little hut right here, and I put a torch inside of it. And I just AFK'd here. I just left the computer on for all night for a couple days in a row. Got a bunch of paper or sugar cane, turned it into paper. Been doing some trading with that guy. We got a bunch of chicken. I moved it into this chest over here. And then I also went down in the inside the skeleton farm, built a wall in there, and just AFK'd down there and let them kill each other by entity cramming to collect a bunch of bones and stuff. So I had all these double chests full of bones, which, as you can see now, is no more. And I used this nano farm, made a bunch of wheat, potato, carrots, traded with our farming villager because we needed all these blocks for our beacon. So we needed 2 stacks and then 36 more blocks. So we got 1 stack here, and then 61 plus 3 is another stack, and then 10, 20, 36 blocks. So that's gonna make our beacon pedestal. So let's make the beacon really quick. See that the sun's going down. So let's grab this stuff. We'll make a beacon. And then we're gonna head down. I already dug a spot out down here near the skeleton farm where I want to put the beacon. And then we're gonna set it up, and I'm gonna show you guys some instant mining. And since it's getting nighttime, I'm just gonna head down here, and I don't have to worry about sleeping right now. So we'll head down. This is the skeleton farm. You guys have seen this already, but what I did is I just walled this part off, stood right here, took some bones and just filled my entire inventory with them, so that when these guys fall in here, you can only have 24 or 25 entities in one block. So when they get piled up right here, they start taking damage and they die. Then their stuff just falls in. And when you kill them by entity cramming, you don't have to worry about them dropping armor or bows or anything. They just drop the arrows and the bones. So I was able to collect a lot of bones that way. Now let's head down this way near the lower skeleton farm, since it was at like level 18 or whatever it was. Right down here, you guys might remember, this is where I dug in, and inside here's the skeleton farm, or the spawner. So we'll close that up. So what I did is I dug down this way, and I dug this room out because we need a 9x9 pedestal on the bottom. This is why we need all these blocks. So let's get all these, and we're gonna go let's put torches on the walls, because we're gonna end up tearing those torches up. Good. Alright, get all these out of the way, and then we're just gonna go 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 this way. So just 9x9. All the way around. But we have to fill it in as well. And this has to be solid blocks of iron, diamonds, or emeralds. Or gold. So that in total is like 1,600 and something pieces of material. So like if you did it all diamond blocks, it'd be 1,600 and some diamond blocks. But I didn't have that much of just one thing, so I went exploring, got a bunch of iron and as much gold as I could get and as many diamonds as I could get, and then I decided I'm just going to use the nano farm that we built, and we'll just do emerald blocks since it'll be quicker and easier to just get the emerald blocks from the villagers. So we went 9 by 9, and then we come in one, so then it's 7 by 7, and then we go in a one again, so it'll end up being 5 by 5. And then I'm just gonna fill the inside of this with emeralds, and then we'll do 3 by 3 on the top, and we'll make that out of diamonds. So it looks kind of cool when you use different materials too. So we got the iron, emeralds, gold, diamonds, and then we need one either iron ingot, gold ingot, emerald, or diamond to feed to the beacon. So what we'll do is we'll put the beacon right on top, okay? But what we have to do is we have to go straight up to the surface with a hole so that the beacon can get daylight. There we go. So that's that. I'll come back and put some glass up there so that stuff can't fall down through the hole. But as soon as we get down here, we'll put the iron in the beacon, and we'll be able to select a mode for the beacon to be on. Boom. See the bright light going all the way up, and we got the advancement. Bring home the beacon and beaconator. So if we go here, we'll take a look. Bring home the beacon, construct and place a beacon, which we did, and then bring a beacon to full power by doing this full pedestal here. You can make smaller ones, but you can't get haste 2, which is what we want. So let's put the iron in here. We're gonna select haste 2, and we're gonna click done, and then it's gonna eat the piece of iron. And then up in the right hand corner up here, you guys see the like golden pickaxe thing. That's a haste symbol that we have a haste ability on. And then if we come in here, let's hide this, haste 2, and it's counting down because you get it for like 17 seconds or something like that. But since we're within the range of the beacon, it'll count down a little bit and then it'll just restart. So now with haste, we can do some cool stuff like this. Instant mining stone. You can't instant mine the ores, but all the stone, diorite, all that stuff, you can just instantly mine it right out of the way, and then clear out an entire area very, very quickly. Almost like we're in the Nether or something. So this is super nice. Look at that, found diamonds already for finding ores, diamonds, redstone, any of the special materials and stuff. And this is also really good for gathering a bunch of stone or andesite or whatever else you might need for doing building projects and stuff like that. So that is why we killed the wither, and that is why we built that wither skeleton farm, because once we get even more and more and more ore, ooh, look at that, more diamonds already. So once we get more ores and stuff, we can build even more beacons so that we can just have haste. Once we get to the edge of this beacon, we can just build another beacon a little ways farther away from that, and we can have haste. Or you could always just tear this down and move it over. But also, we wanted that wither skeleton farm to be able to fight more withers, because we can have multiple beacons with different effects. So if you look in the beacon, since it's on haste right now, in order to change it, you have to feed it another one of the ores. But you can have a speed, which will make you run faster. Haste makes you mine faster, obviously. Resistance gives you better defense. Jump boost lets you jump 2 blocks high instead of just 1, so you can jump higher. Strength makes you deal more damage, of course, and then regeneration makes your hearts always regenerate, even when you're not at full hunger. So you can have multiple beacons with different effects and stuff on them. So that's why we built the wither skeleton farm and took the time to do that. And we also set the beacon up at level 11 so that we don't run into lava pools. We can just get our water bucket and fill this in, and then once we clear this area out around the beacon, we can have all the lava pools covered, and then we can just dig those up and go all the way down to bedrock and clear all this stuff out and get a bunch of ores and stuff. So this is what I'm going to do for a little bit, guys. Try and gather up some more ores and stuff like that, and when I come back with you guys, we're going to get started working on the base. But I also have one other really cool thing that I want to take a look at and see if we can get done today as well. So I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, here we are at the upper skeleton farm. I'm gonna have to do some modifications. So you may remember I had the water canal over here running down, and then this takes it over and connects it up to the drop chute, which is right there's our room, you can see. So our room is right there. This is our drop chute. Well, right under these slabs is our storage chest. So the problem is, in order to build this storage system, I need room behind this. So I'm gonna have to move this water canal to the other side over here and run it down and over. Actually, I'll probably run it down and up, and then have these guys run over up higher, so that I've got enough room back here that I can put this sorting system in for the bones and stuff. And since we're within range of the beacon, we still have haste, which is nice. So let's slap that there. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna kind of clear this area out down here. I'm gonna get the floor filled in up there and get the water canal ran on the other side and up and over to this instead, so that we got room to do this storage system. And I'll bring you guys back once I've got this fixed. Alright guys, we're back inside the skeleton killing chamber. I blocked this off. I also removed this chest, and I'm going to show you why exactly. So we took the water canal that was here and we moved it over to the other side. So we got some space back here to work with. And now what I want to do is make an item sorting system that's going to sort the bones and the arrows for us automatically. So I removed that chest and I put a dropper right here, and I took that hopper that they land on and I ran it going into the dropper. So this is going to be just like with the chicken farm, how we have a repeater. Oop, not facing that direction, facing that direction. Pulling signal out of the hopper, and we're going to run that signal around just like we did with the chicken farm and make a hopper clock, or yeah, clock, so that when items go through here, we'll just throw a little bit of stone in there. You see it clicks every time it detects an item going through there, and then the item's going to go into the dropper. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this signal here and we're going to run it around. You want to go straight into the block, so we got to run it kind of wide out here like so. Then when it takes the signal from here and does the clock thing, it's going to power this dropper every time it does that as well. So now if we take the stone and throw it in here, you see it clicks every single time. Click, click, click. Every time an item passes through there, signals this. So you're going to end up with one item left over in here, but it's not that big of a deal. And then we're just going to have it shoot down into a water canal here that's going to run over. And then we're going to take the items up an item elevator and we're going to run it across over here so that we can run it into these chests. And we'll say we want bones in this one and arrows in this one, or whatever. But what we want to do, what happened to my slab? There it is. So what we want to do is put another hopper facing into there, okay, and then we're going to take blocks and we're going to put a comparator. See if we can get it. Yeah, pulling a signal off of this, and we're going to have that run around. So we've got 2 blocks back, 1 block down. Let me just clear this gravel out. We'll just put stone like that, and then we'll have a repeater going into a block, and we're gonna have a torch right here, and then we just put redstone dust like that, and that is the item sorter. Okay, so what this does is this redstone torch is powering this block, which locks this hopper, which means it can't pull items from this down. So what we'll do, you know what, I think that there's arrows mostly in this already. Yeah, so we'll make this the arrow storage area. So we'll just take a stack of arrows and we just run them across like this and do that, and it's gonna filter down to 41. So if I did it correctly, yeah, 41. Okay, so everything always runs to the lowest possible area first, because it's gonna pull from this hopper to this one, and this one's gonna pull it down real quick and shoot it into the chest if it's the last one. So now what we want to do is we'll enclose this like this, and we're just gonna have another water canal running across. So any bones that, let's see if I can demonstrate this here. This is the arrow one, right? Yeah, okay. So any arrows that land on this will get picked up by this hopper because it already has arrows in here, and then that will change the signal of this. See how it is only going 2. This isn't powered, and this isn't powered. So as soon as another arrow lands on that, it changes the signal strength, and it turns this on, which shuts the torch off right here, which allows this hopper to become unlocked and suck the item through. Okay, so if we just drop an entire stack on there, see how they get sucked up, and then they're getting filtered through. It'll go down, go down, go down to 41, and then it'll start taking from the next. Oh, okay, so it's just gonna pull it from this one, but it keeps 41 in one of the slots, and it'll drop this one down to 1. So then it's just gonna run across, or run down through there and go into the bottom. It gets filtered down into the bottom, and if we look up here, see there's one left over. It keeps it full so that other items, so if I say because we're collecting bones and arrows from these guys, if I throw some bones on here, they don't get picked up. Now if I walk over here, see, my stack is still 64. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's throw 20 on there. Give it a second. It looks like it got pulled through, but really they're just stacking on each other, and my stack's still 64. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run the water canal across here, and we're gonna have this same setup over here, but we'll have the bones in it instead of the arrows. So what we need to do now is make an item elevator. Make sure we got it in the right spot here. So this is where our water canal is going to be coming across. This is going to shoot the arrows down into water. The water is going to run this way, and then a hopper. So we'll put another dropper facing up right here. So the water's running across at this height. Yep, okay. Need one more hopper. So what we'll do is we'll put another hopper right here. Let's clear this out because we're gonna have to do some redstone down here. Okay, so we're gonna do just like we did over here with the comparator and all that. I need to make some more comparators though. So let's go over here. Need more redstone. Let's just do that. And we need 3 torches. And then we'll get comparator and a couple more torches. Get a repeater. And yeah, that should be good. Actually, I should just make another couple hoppers while I'm here too. 1, 2. Let's make 3. So let's do that, and then we'll make chests, and then hoppers. Alright, now come back down here. Let's put the other hopper that we want in there. Okay. Let's get these stuff out of here. And then what we're going to do is just like with what we did. Whoops. Wrong direction. Went in the hopper too, didn't it? Yep. We're going to pull signal off of this hopper here. And we're going to run that into a repeater. Still got the haste, so I'm blowing up all kinds of blocks here. And we're going to take that and run it around just like that to make a clock. And then we'll put a solid block here. We gotta go one more this way. we got to make sure that we're running it straight into the block here. So we'll run it around like so. And now when items go into here, it's going to shoot them up just like that. Now you're probably wondering, well, what good does that do? How's that going to get it up there? What we're going to do is close this in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Okay. And then you put this right here. Now watch what happens when this stuff goes through here. It ends up on top because this is enclosed. Now, if we enclose it some more, it's got to be 3 by 3 block or square. Okay. And now let's just do. Oh, there's gonna be redstone right there, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me go here then, so you guys can see it. Now if I take it and I drop 58 stone straight down there. See it all coming up? Give it a second. And then we should get, it's probably going to combine with this, so it'll end up being 59, because remember, it leaves one item behind. So instead of getting the 58 that we put in there, we'll get 57, but it's going to combine with this little stack here, so we should end up with 59. Nope, 60. Okay, must have shot the last one up then. Nope, there's... Oh yeah, because there was one in there already. That's right. Okay, yep, so 58 because of the one that was already in the dispenser, so 60. Now what we do is we just run this all the way up, solid, to where we want our, and you gotta make sure it's solid, because if it has this gap here, the items are gonna come up and they're gonna come out right here and they're gonna be stuck right there. They're not gonna go all the way up the elevator. So you gotta make sure that it's solid all the way up to where you want it to be. So we'll do that, and that, and that. Okay, looks good. Fill this in. That's the center of it, so I want it. I don't think that that's gonna matter right there, but I want it filled in anyway. That's the center. Let's do that and that. Let me just fill this one in too, just in case. Shouldn't matter because our items are going to come out right there where we have the water, and then the water is going to carry them across. So let's run this all the way down. Another hopper going into there, and then we'll take this, and then we'll end up making a garbage disposal over here. If it's not arrows or bones, it's just going to go all the way across, get sucked into a hopper, into a dropper, shooting into a pool of lava, and just burning the items up because we don't want them. So let's fill this all in. We'll just do that for now. We could always just let the items sit there and despawn too, but for now let's just do this, close that off. We'll do that, and then we're gonna block that. Knocked out my repeater. Boom. Good. Should still be good over here. Yep. Okay. And then we got the water up above that running across. So if we break this, you can hear the dropper clicking. So let's go around. There we go. Good. Now I need to get some more water, because we got to put the other water stream in. Let's grab this real quick. We'll run down. You can see our beacon shining way up into the sky. It's pretty cool. Let's go down here, put this last water stream in, and then it should start working the other one. Let me just make sure before I put the water stream in though that yeah. This is enclosed so that we don't end up with water going all the way down into the redstone that's down there. Close that. Okay, that looks good. Now I need to enclose this over here too before. So let's just do this, this, this. We need one more for right here. Yeah. Okay, so we'll put the water there, and it's gonna push all the items, and then we'll put that there so that, and now you can hear that one clicking, which means, oh, only problem is that this is just gonna start grabbing all kinds of items because we don't have the sorter set up yet on it. Okay. Let's put a torch back here. Oops. Alright. So now I need to set this other sorting system up right here. So let's make a couple comparators. So now we're just gonna do right here, just like we did over here with the repeaters and comparators and stuff. So redstone dust, and then let's break that real quick. Yeah. And put a comparator there. I think yeah, my water's not reaching. There we go. But we got a bunch of stuff stuck in that hopper right there now. That's alright. Not too worried about it. This needs to go here. And, oh man, I need one more torch. Oh, I can just make a torch right here. Boop. Boop. Like so. And then throw the torch on there. That looks good. And then we'll do bones. Whoops. Not like that. What am I doing here? Like that and like that. And then we need to put this hopper back in right here. And then we should see it start filtering down. Should go to 41 again. Good. This chest is probably full. No, it's not. There it goes. Took a second for it to filter through for some reason. Anyway, there's that. And then we'll do this. And we can put a block here. Here. Trying to figure out how I want to do the garbage disposal here. I don't see it activating, which is a bad sign. That means that those items are not making it past that Let's just break this. Yeah, they're just sitting there. Well, I guess we could just let them sit there and despawn instead of shooting them into the lava. I should have grabbed that. Oh well. Like that. Yeah, I guess we'll just let them sit right here and despawn. Or we can even just break all this and they'll just fall down right here and despawn. Yeah, guess that's how we're gonna do it. Like a double chest and put it just right here. I'll take this hopper. We'll do that. Then any of the extra items that come through should end up in this chest, and we can just come in and check every once in a while if we want to see if, you know, maybe we got a cool bow or something from them. But mostly this item sorting is just for when I come down here and block this off so nothing can get down here from up top, and I just stand here and let these guys die by entity cramming. Then it's gonna filter their stuff around for me, and I'm not gonna have to worry about picking stuff up and putting it in these chests again and stuff like that. So, and we can always expand this later on if we wanted to. We can take the hoppers and chests and run them down farther. Now that we got the sorting system in, it'd be easy to just take these down a little bit farther, and then we'll have even more storage. You know, we could have another chest under here that we can just grab. We could move the slabs to the bottom half of the slab like this so we can see the chest, you know. And we could do that all the way around. You can still walk around with no problems. We got options, but now we've got the sorting system in, so we are good to go. I'm just gonna fill all these holes in and tidy this up a little bit, make sure everything's looking nice and neat, and then I'm gonna check the time of the episode, or how much time I've been recording so far, and we'll figure out if we're gonna start on the base today for sure or not. So, alright guys, let me finish tidying this up, get this fixed, or get this busted out of here. And I might kill some of these guys for a little bit just to check and make sure that this thing's working fully. I'm going to get all this cleared out so it's all bones on this side and all arrows on this side. And I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Well guys, I just checked the footage and we're running a little bit long. We got about an hour's worth of footage. Of course, some of that's going to get cut out by the time I do the editing and cut some stuff out and stuff. Probably be down around like a 35-minute video or so, hopefully. So we're not gonna get started on the base today. I'm sorry. We will get started on the base in the next episode though. We're gonna finish this one off by throwing a piece of light blue glass right there and changing the color of our beacon. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Sorry we didn't get to the base, but we got some pretty cool stuff done. Took me a little longer to get the sorting system and stuff done than I thought, so sorry about that, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.